Uh, all right, are we good? Hold on. I accidentally ended the stream, and that's not what I meant to do. All right, are we good? Are we alive right now? I don't know. I was making a me. All right. So I meant to click the studio mode button, and then I accidentally clicked stop streaming. So no, there's also no background music. Okay, so welcome in. Thanks for the raid, Noah Jenk YGO. Alright, so welcome in Eat a Duck, welcome in Mana Charge, Ice Savant 28, Noah Jenk, and Ultimate Abrod, and Lucino Stardust. Yeah, so we're playing some Mario Kart today. What were you guys doing? You're playing were you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I assume the YGO in your name stands for Yu-Gi-Oh, but I hope you're doing well. It's a bit unsettling that there's no background music here. Dual Links, okay. I don't know that much about Yu-Gi-Oh! But anyway, I was gonna play Mario Kart today. I realized in Mario Kart they use your Mii, and I don't have a Mii that's based on this character. So I started making one. I probably should have like started it sooner. Um, but here we are. Here's a tiny nose. This is probably good enough, right? I don't know. Favorite color. Let's make it this blue. How is Yu-Gi-Oh? I've never played like the Yu-Gi-Oh. Uh, I'm assuming it's a desktop game, but I guess you play online versus people. It seems interesting. All right, let me name this character. So we will start playing Mario Kart soon. I don't like the fact that there's no music. Okay, there's my existing me, which is I've used that in the past. This is the new one based on my character. So now, okay, you don't want to see these settings. How do I soon I will open up Mario Kart. Okay, let's hide this. Studio mode. Unhide. Okay, alright. Let's open Mario Kart. There it is. Hopefully I don't press the stop streaming button again. Alright, yeah, we're playing this game today. I didn't know what to play. I felt like streaming something, but I didn't know what I wanted to play, so I'm just like, well, people tend to play Mario Kart online, right? So I will do that. I'm gonna make a lobby. If anyone who has Mario Kart wants to join, I'm gonna put the code up on screen. Otherwise, I'm just gonna play against CPUs. Just because I feel like if I played against real players, I would not do very well. So let's see, friends, tournaments, make a tournament. Oh, here's all the tournaments I've been in. Oh, I guess I deleted a bunch of them. Some of them, most of them were from corporate VTubers when they had their streams. Okay, let's create one. Do you want to create a tournament? Yes. Choose an icon. Welcome in Ryu. Hope you're having a good afternoon. I'm just gonna make a Mario Kart thing. Okay, let's see. Let's choose Isabel. I like Isabel. Welcome in Nutritious. This is your welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna name the tournament Wolfie. This is the Wolfie tournament. Soon, once it starts. Okay, what are some good rules for a tournament? 150cc items. No, let's enable computers. Normal. Smart steering. Okay. I don't think these settings matter, right? You can set them to whatever. Group shuffling every fourth match. Sure. Sleeping until my virtual appointment, otherwise day's going well. That's okay, that's the tournament code. Here it is. You have the wiggly in the bottom left. I've submitted it. They're probably gonna take like 9 days to approve it. Anyway, let me put the code on screen. So if anyone wants to join, you can. Let's see, text. Mario Kart room. And the number will be 7. I forgot that this shows up as I'm typing it. 79413238315. Stream elements is telling me. Yeah, I accidentally stopped the stream earlier. Okay, let's see. Color outline. Put on that outline. Let's see. Color. How do I make this smaller? Stock font. Size 12. Size 18. That's really small. Let's not do size 18. Size 64. 72. Alright. Weekly Saturday to Sunday, is that? Yeah, it doesn't matter. The tournament rules, I don't think that does anything. Anyway, here's the code. I will... Actually, I don't know if I set up my me for this. Is it going to show... Whoops. No. Hold on. Let me go to the... Where's my me settings? There it is. Can I... Okay, press the X button. There it is. I can be the new me that I created. I couldn't find a hair color that fit properly. So that's close enough. So now, let's do a Wolfie tournament. So welcome in... Did I say welcome in Chicken Coopinger? Welcome in Chicken Coopinger and Raibuka. We're just going to be playing some matches, probably versus CPU. Oh, wait, I should set... Okay, the message is probably confusing. Can I change the settings? Just this icon. Yep, this number. Yep, okay. Time settings, daily start time. Like right there. That's fine, sure, I don't know. Race count, I don't think this matters, right? Every 4th match, okay. Okay, there it is. Now I will join. I don't know if anyone has joined, probably not. But okay, so I don't know how to play Mario Kart. I just choose Isabelle. I like Isabelle. I choose the default kart. The default everything. And that's probably like the worst option. Oh, we have people in here. Welcome in, whoever that is. I'm gonna choose random. Artominus, are you in chat? Who is this? Who is this person? Never played a Mario Kart game in my life. So I bought this game specifically to play against VTubers. Every time they do like a Mario Kart stream, I would try to join the lobby. I'm usually successful. I think a good strategy for joining is right when they're about to finish a game. Just join up and you have a pretty good chance of getting in. Welcome in Artominus in chat. I'm assuming everyone here is probably better than me at this game. I will probably get last place. Oh, Sako. Welcome in, Sako. Yeah, so there's no... I know when people usually play this game, or the ones that I watch, they're usually like pretty well-known VTubers. And so they usually have a rule where you play one round and then you have to leave. But obviously we don't have that many people in this room, so you can stay as long as you want. And I think every 4th round it'll kick you out if there's like other people that want to play. But I think that probably is not going to be an issue. Also, in this case, I might actually not get last because there's like a lot of bots. Usually when I play this, it's against actual players that are good. And this is like mostly bots, so it should be fun. Whoa. Is there like a shortcut down there? I think I've only played on this map once. And I had no idea what I was doing. I think it was like Ina was streaming this and I somehow got into the match. And I got last place like immediately. I like fell off, I didn't know what to do. It's also you're also Isabel. Oh no. Okay, I don't like having the green shell because I never know when to shoot it. It usually ends up missing pretty badly. Okay, everyone is pretty far ahead of me at this point. Alright. So what is the meta of this game anyway? Like which karts are good? I know people say like the bikes are usually pretty okay. Or the motorcycles. But I don't know like what's the difference. Like they go fast but they're hard to control or something. Welcome in Abyss Hunted. If anyone wants to join, the code's on the bottom left of the screen. The meta is Waluigi, I forget which cart. I feel like usually it's like people choose characters that they like, and then the cart is the thing that matters more usually. I also see my bitrate is like turning red on the bottom right corner of my OBS. Okay, remember when I said I probably won't get last place because there's bots? I'm like pretty close to last place right now. Oh, okay. Alright, I avoided that. I still haven't found a car I can really get along with. Yeah. I just use the default because I don't know which ones are good. 6th place. That's like halfway, that's fine. Whichever one half of hole I was using in the market. I actually didn't watch the tournament. Characters in this game all have hidden stats that matter. Oh no. I kind of like don't want to be like the type of person who will cares too much about metagaming. Because I mean, I don't usually play this to rank well. Just like I'm just gonna have fun. Play some matches with people. Let's see, I want to join, but I think I have to fix my Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, like I know the online for this game is usually pretty bad, right? Sometimes they'll just disconnect everyone because like one person has a McDonald's Wi-Fi. Wild Wiggler, Biddy Buggy, and Mr. Scotty. I didn't know they had names. I'll welcome in a Zinc Penny. I don't know the meta, I just choose carts and characters I like. That's the way to play. That's the ideal way to play this game. The ideal way to play any game. Just choose characters you like, regardless of whether they're good. Unless you're really into like min-maxing. I don't know. I played this like online versus randoms a few times. And I would always do pretty badly. Oh, this is one of the new maps, right? They added this like a month ago. As part of their DLC. I used to think that you had to pay for that. Like either pay for the DLC pack or buy the Nintendo like $50 a year thing. But apparently you just get it for free if you play online. Like that's mostly for if you want to play against people locally. If you want to set up your own friend tournament. But if you're playing against, you know, like a random tournament online, you just might just get this map by chance. It's a pretty nice looking map though. Like I know some of these were based on the mobile game. There's like a Mario Kart smartphone app. Which I never tried, but it looks interesting. The graphics seem okay. Ow. Who did that? Thunderstorm? I hate when I get like one of those invincibility stars, and then right before I get to use it, I get hit with lightning. So you can play here as long as someone in your tournament owns the DLC. Oh, I see, okay. So if anyone has the DLC, you can play it. Otherwise, you just play the default maps. That's a good system for having it. Only people who own the DLC can select those stages. Oh, okay, so like if you choose random, then you have like a good chance of possibly getting one of these maps. I got below a bot. Oh no. At least I'm not last. Hey, I think I got 6th place last time too. Wow. Coconut Mall. Wait a second. I don't have... I can choose Coconut Mall even though I don't have... Everyone chooses Coconut Mall. We all love Coconut Mall. The meme. You just got Coconut Malled. Yeah, so I don't have the DLC, but I guess I could still select it. I don't know. I don't know how Nintendo's online works. I mean, it's sometimes it works. What's my favorite course? I don't know if I have one. I'll just play whatever maps they give me. Oh wait, no, I do have one. The Animal Crossing one. That one's really cool because it has like different seasons. And so like every time you play it, there's like a possibility of getting 1 of 4 maps. And of course, Animal Crossing is like one of my favorite games. Yo, this is the meme music. You just got Coconut Mold. Yeah, I don't like Baby Park. Baby Park is like it's just like a small circle. And it's like it's very quick. But it's also very chaotic. Yeah, because it's so small, all the items are like flying everywhere. Ooh. Oh, there's cars. You got Shy Guys and cars here. Whoops. Okay. Maybe that rule about not being able to pick the stage is only for friend tournament. Maybe. They always have all these like hidden rules for like which maps you're allowed to use. I don't know. Well, it's good that they allow you to play these at all, even if you don't have the DLC. Because for me, that's like the only time I'll play this game. Is like when a VTuber is like streaming it. And they're playing against viewers. Oh no. Because I think the only real time I played it against randoms was one time when my cousin came over. And we just played some video games on my Switch. We're like, I have Mario Kart, let's play that. And we did local multiplayer versus online people. So you have like 2 people on the same Switch playing online versus randoms. I think I did pretty okay during that though. But we had some people that have like really high ranks. And they would always do so much better than us. Is this the last lap? Okay, yeah it is. Got him. That was me. Oh no, we got a star. Alright. I think my wigglies are a bit covering the... let me put the wiggly over here. Put the wiggly on the head. Then I can move the code over. There it is. Shroom... I've never seen Shroom Ridge. What is that one? A lot of new content. Isn't there also like a map that's like a ninja den or something? I don't know what those are called. Something like that. I don't really like the way that my Mii looks. The head looks a bit too tall. The hair color also is a bit too dark. We got a new person in. Welcome in, green shirt guy. There's a ninja hideout level for Mario Kart Tour. That one looks confusing. I think I watched Pomu's stream and I was like, what is going on in this map? Welcome in, Raul. 4th race. Yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? You guys ever... I know in Japan, I also saw this when I was there. There's like a group of people that dress up as Mario Kart characters, and then they have go-karts and they go around Tokyo. And it wasn't like an official Nintendo thing, but I think they called their company like Mario Kart. I think there was like some Nintendo lawsuit that told them they had to stop using that name. And so when I was in Japan, I think I was in like Harajuku or something, And I did see a bunch of people in Mario cosplay on go-karts going like through real traffic. I was like, that's pretty interesting. I don't know if they still do that though. Like maybe they still do it, but they rebranded to something else. Yeah, this one's also a DLC map. I've played enough online to know which maps I've seen, and I know I definitely have not seen this one yet. Looks pretty cool though. Also, I know when they announced this game, or the DLC, a lot of people were thinking like they were gonna announce Mario Kart 9, and some people got disappointed that it was just DLC. But this is like basically, I don't know what else you would want from Mario Kart other than like the same thing but with more maps, right? If they actually added Mario Kart 9, they would kind of like split the player base. So I think it makes sense for them to just do this with adding a lot of maps to the existing setup. Emote's still in jail? Yeah, I'm still waiting. I think it takes about 10 days. Also, I just realized I have a smart steer turned on. That's the thing that makes it so that you can't fall off unintentionally. But I think also you can't go too fast. I don't know. Yeah, only one Mario Kart per system makes sense. They're gonna add like a lot of maps, right? It's like 40 something, 50 maps. It's like a pretty large amount of maps. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I used to play on the DS. Back when I was in high school, my friends would bring their DSs to school. We would all play like Bomberman or Mario Kart DS. Because I know the DS version had download play. And so even if you didn't have the game, if at least one person had it, the people who didn't have it, they could use download play. You can't choose your character, you're just like a default shy guy. But it was pretty fun. I like download play. I wish they had it still. Okay, let's do... So I have it set up to reset every 4 rounds, but I feel like that might not be necessary. I probably shouldn't have said that, because I don't know, there's not enough people that it makes sense to reset it every time. But whatever, that's fine. Welcome in, Lone Star Cult. Just playing some Mario Kart. 48 new maps, doubling the size of the game. Are there like were there exactly like 48 maps in the game before? Alright, this is just a port of the Wii U Mario Kart. Do people still play that? Are the servers still online for that? Like if you had Mario Kart... Alright, this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which makes sense. If you have like Mario Kart on the Wii... I'm assuming that's like a different lobby from this game. Because otherwise, I guess it wouldn't make sense if someone has a DLC for this one to be able to play with people from the Wii U. I don't know. I know people probably still play the original Splatoon, right? Because, I don't know. Even though Splatoon 2's been out for a long time, I guess there's some people that never bought a Switch, but they still like to play Splatoon. So presumably the Splatoon 1 servers are still online. But I think also when Splatoon 3 comes out, probably Splatoon 2 player base will like slowly die down. Team Arcade? Oh shoot, oh no. I was not paying attention to where I was going. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was the base 8 cups plus 4 DLC cups. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, so they included the DLC in this game. That makes sense. I know Switch games are also... They're like also more expensive than other games, right? I remember like when I was a kid, console games used to cost like $35 to $40. And then Switch games are like... They're like $60 US usually. I don't know if that's just because like, you know, money changes over time. I don't know. Can't wait for Splatoon 3. I'm interested in how they do. I feel like when I watch some videos of Splatoon 3, like the online gameplay didn't seem like that significantly different from Splatoon 2. Like the graphics look pretty much like almost the same. Just have like new hairstyles, new weapons, but mostly very similar to the existing one. But I do wonder what the story mode is going to be like. Because Splatoon 2 story... I never played Splatoon 1 because I never had a Wii or Wii U. But Splatoon on Switch was fun. I played it for a long time. I don't think I was particularly good at it, but it is enjoyable. The fact that you don't have to like be good at shooting people, if you just can like spray ink down and like cover the ground, that's like good enough most of the time. Hey, 5th place. Oh, Wii U games are also 60, okay. I didn't know, because I never had one. The cartridges cost less to manufacture than the CDs. I feel like the cost of making the actual physical, like, CD stuff is probably, like, not that much, right? They just want to charge a premium for the game. Let's use Moo Medals. Medals? Meadows. You know, I should probably turn off the, auto shuffling every 4 rounds thing. I feel like that's not that's probably not useful for this. I wonder if it separates people into like different lobbies. We had like 5 people, 4 and 4. If anyone in chat got put into like a different lobby, let me know. It is, wait. Oh no. Okay, okay, I should change the rules then. After this match, I'll go back and remove the auto shuffling thing. I wonder if that affects like currently ongoing races. No idea. Or if it like resets it. Otherwise, I can just make a new lobby. I recently played the Octo expansion that everyone got with the online. Oh yeah, they added that for if you had the pay $50 a year thing. I still feel like the $50 a year Nintendo Plus thing, it still doesn't feel worth it to me. I guess because like there's no games that they had on the NES or SNES or N64 that I really wanted. And the other games they included, I kind of already have the DLCs, like the Animal Crossing one. I think for Mario Kart it doesn't really matter because you know you play online in these cases and you can just play the maps if someone has the DLC. And then what was the other one? They had like Genesis games also. I don't know. Maybe since I'm like streaming more, like maybe I could stream some NES or no N64 games, Genesis games. I don't know if there's any that I really wanted to play. Oh wait a second, there's they have Mario 64, the version that you can speedrun on. I was kind of interested in doing that because a while back Northern Line he was playing Mario 64 doing speedruns, and it made me realize that Mario Kart 64, not Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64 speedruns are actually pretty accessible to beginners. Like, he didn't know anything about speedrunning. He just decided to try it as a joke, I guess. And then he actually was able to get, like, you know, sub 30 minutes after a few runs. I was like, that's actually pretty cool. But, it only really works on the Switch if you have the Nintendo Plus thing. Because I bought the Nintendo... Sorry, Super Mario All-Stars. And it didn't have... It has a different version. Okay, let me go back. Let me change the rules for this group. So that we don't shuffle all the time. How do I change... How do I change the settings for this? Or do I have to, like, exit? I think I was able to change the settings for it before because no one had joined the lobby yet. Maybe? Okay, I think I have to... No, I think I have to make a new lobby. Sorry, everyone. Alright, I'll make a new one. I'll delete this one. Can I even delete this one? Yeah, I have to make a new one. There's 7 people in it though. How do I delete this one? View standings? No. Alright, I'll make a new one. It will also... I'll call it Wolfie 2 to distinguish it. All my expansion costs a bit, but you can have 8 people in the family deal. I guess that's also possible. Okay, the icon will be... this different Isabel. Call it Wolfie 2. If Wolfie's so good, why is there no Wolfie 2? Well, here it is. Here's Wolfie 2. Wow. Okay, basically same rules except... let's see, items, teams... frequency, daily... Let's see, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Group shuffling, don't shuffle. Whoops. And... what is this one? Yep, okay, there it is. Wait a second, public is that... oh, code request... wait a second. Is open to everyone mean that it shows up in, public... like, everyone who's not even watching this stream can join? Or, like, code requires mean you need to have, this code down here. You know, I guess I'll try code required. Okay, so that's the code. I'll update this. Let's see. 4178 6840 5291. There it is. Okay, that one, you should join that one. Join Wolfie 2. Yes, there it is. Yeah, I have a Wiggly on the bottom left. I made it myself. I stayed up. I stayed up until like 2:30 a.m. making it 2 days ago. All right, I'm in the room now. But I'm still waiting for the Wiggly to be approved by Twitch. I don't know why it takes them so long to do it. Like if you submit a non-animated emote, it takes sometimes it gets approved immediately. If we need another lobby, we can have Wall 3. Yeah, it's like WALL-E, the Disney movie, Pixar movie. But Wall 3. Alright, I should also hydrate. Have I seen this map before? I feel like I haven't seen this one. It looks new to me. Or maybe I just have not had the luck of seeing it. Okay, no, I feel like this is new. I don't remember hearing this music before. It's very intense. So welcome in Ali Kuro, who's in the lobby. Oh no, bananas. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing okay today. I know a lot of people usually like you'll have people in chat, but obviously the people who are playing right now can't type in chat, so if I ask you how you're doing, obviously only people who aren't playing can. I mean, I guess if you're good enough, you can type while in the race, but that would be pretty impressive. Welcome in, Little Stubby. Hope you're doing okay today. Oh no. Got electrocuted. Doing well. Yeah, it's Friday today. Last night I got paged So I'm on call as if you're watching yesterday's stream, you probably know. I was on call this week up until like next Tuesday. By next Tuesday, I mean like this upcoming Tuesday. And so I got paged for like a production alert at like 4 a.m. last night. And it's like, man, I could have like... I'd prefer to have like stayed up until 4 a.m. rather than like go to bed at 2 and like be awakened at 4. But the first thing I thought when I woke up was like, okay, the production issue kind of solved itself after like 5 minutes. And then I just like checked Twitch and like, yep, Paperbag is streaming, so I can finally like watch one of his streams live. He was doing some like live 2D rigging. Also, this course is in base Mario Kart 8 DX. It's from the Wii U DLC. Oh, weirdly, I haven't seen this one until now. Yeah, I've never seen this course come up in tournaments. I don't know why. Like, this is the first time I've seen this one. Thanks for the egg redeem. Wow. I do like that one. It's pretty interesting. Ninja. Oh, there's a ninja one. I think all those are new, right? There's the one on the left, like something Bell Highway. I haven't seen that one yet. I'm taking this as my working on finals break. Oh yeah, I guess it's the final season is like around now, right? Interesting. I'm so glad to be done with school. Like I finished college like quite a while ago. Maybe like... Okay, and now I feel old. Like 9 years ago? I think I graduated college in like 2013. And as soon as I finished with that, I'm like, thank God. No longer have to work on projects, have to study for exams, attend lectures and stuff like that. Super Bell Subway is in the base game. I feel like maybe I just don't recognize the names of the maps. Hey, welcome in. Okay, we get to play this new map. I think I watched someone play this and it's a bit confusing. I guess because it's like a ninja hideaway, it's like meant to confuse invaders. But there's like a lot of different directions you can go in. It's also very bright. Like the shade of red that they use looks... I don't know, you can go up these stairs. What the heck? Also, this music is interesting. I wish I had a nicer job to apply with my current degree. Yeah, I guess it depends what you majored in. Oh no. Because I know I majored in electrical engineering and made me realize I do not want to do electrical engineering as a job. So I just like did programming stuff instead. Thankfully, part of the electrical engineering curriculum has programming in it, so it wasn't like I was starting from scratch. I already had like pretty decent knowledge of like programming stuff. But I know for people who have like non-technical majors at college, it's like a lot harder to switch. It's like my cousin, I think I don't know what she majored in college, but like she ended up taking like a coding boot camp because she wanted like a more technical position that paid better, and I think she took a course for that, was able to find like a web development job. I assume it's going well. I don't know. Oh shoot. Got an associate in psychology. Half want to go back to school one day, half maybe I'll be content with this level. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. I'm sorry. Cuz like for humanities majors and stuff like that. Cuz I mostly did like well, yeah, electrical engineering. But we did have to take a few like humanities courses, like, you know, English literature and random stuff like that, which I feel like maybe didn't exactly contribute to, you know, being useful for the field that I went to. But I think most of the time the point of college is not always like to teach you the exact things you're going to need for the job. It's like to teach you how to learn, I guess. Because a lot of the stuff I learned in college, I forgot most of it, right? Oh shoot, we got the nice items. Like what was I saying? I forget. 9th place, alright. The point of college is losing money, yeah. It's mostly for like, you know, you network, you meet people, I don't know. I backed out after the last race, but there's an NPC pretending to be me. Yeah, I've seen that before too. I don't know which of these is DK Jungle new. What was I saying? I forget. I don't know. What's the definition of polymorphism? Like in programming or in general? Polymorphism is when one thing can be treated as multiple things. I don't know. Or you can accept, there's like polymorphic methods that accept multiple different types of inputs. There's many things. DK Jungle is a base game course. Okay. I guess I just don't know the maps well enough. Oh yeah, college is teaching how to learn. Yeah, it's like also networking because, I mean, for me, I went to a pretty small college. And so I think the way I ended up getting the job that I have now is because my college professor like had a startup and he mostly just like recruited people from our school. And then like my job that I have now is like from sort of like from the connections I made from that job. And then like, I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I think I mostly just got lucky. I don't know. Most of my career is just like I just happened to know someone. And then he was like the CTO of this company and then I don't know. Having connections, that's something. Polymorph is when you turn your opponent into a sheep. Wake up, sheeple. I do remember you. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, the person who rated us before was playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember Polymorph, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I do know a lot of people. Sometimes I'm surprised at how many people I know who like ended up going on to do notable things. Why am I so slow? Okay, I don't know. Like people I knew from like 10, 15 years ago, they're doing cool stuff now. I'm like, wow, these people are cool. I wish I could be cool. And then I became cool. It's interesting how that works. I'm somewhat cool. I am a sheep. Bah. 10th place. That's awful. I was below 3 bots. All the human players are doing well. I'm pretty sure you. Oh, welcome in, Cole. This is odd, but your random tweets about NL got me to start watching him. I really like him. Yes, he's like the best streamer. I don't think any streamer will be able to surpass Northern Lion, in my opinion. Pretty sure you were cool before most people ended up cool. That's arguable, but maybe. Possibly. I think most people undervalue their own coolness, right? I have friends and they're like, yo, they do some cool things, but they're always like, man, I wish I was better at things. And I'm like, you are like really good at things. I don't know. Thinking about it now, I kind of wish I went to education for music or something instead. Like music production or like music theory. Music always seemed hard to me. I never like really comprehended, because I know people like when they're kids, sometimes their parents make them take like music courses, like learn how to play the piano or different instruments. I never did. I like, because I know I can't talk. when you're little, like I think your brain has more capacity to learn things, or something like that. I don't know. So like if your parents forced you to learn an instrument, you're like more likely to retain that knowledge. Same thing for like languages, right? But I never did that, so I think sometime like maybe when I was in high school or early college, I was like maybe I should learn piano. And then I could watch a lot of YouTube videos. I like bought a small keyboard. And then I was really into it for like a month or two. But then I never had the motivation to actually finish. I mean, you never finish, but I mean like, you know, continue learning past that 1 month. So I think I still have that cheap keyboard like sitting in my house somewhere. Just in a box, collecting dust. I heard that learning how to play like the ukulele is it's like not that hard. Supposedly, I don't know. According to certain people. It usually sounds pretty nice. But then there's people that like they learn how to do like music production, like the whole learn how to use music making digital programs. I think a long time ago, maybe when I was in high school, I think I downloaded like Fruity Loops at one point. And I was like, I'm gonna try making some cool music with this. And then it never went anywhere. Maybe compared to guitar. Yeah, probably. Like, I know the difference between like guitar and ukulele. Like ukulele has 4 strings or something. Guitars have 6. Is Yoshi Valley new? I don't know. Maybe not. No, I feel like maybe I've seen this. I don't know. People choosing Rainbow Road. I hate that place. All my homies do not like Rainbow Road. Love to log on to Wolfes.com and see daily. It's wolfes.org. It's not .com. It's .org. I don't know why I chose .org. I just thought it was cool and different. It was not actually like a... Not actually an organization. Was trying to protect your past. It's common knowledge. I think if you go to like wolfes.com, it's probably like some spoof website trying to like steal your identity. What's my opinion on English classes? I can see how they could be useful. Because I mean, a lot of times you'll discuss like literature. I'm assuming you mean like English literature, because there's also like, what the heck? Okay, I guess my smart steering made me go this direction. But there's like English literature and English like grammar and stuff like that. So you mean like literature probably. But I can see how they could be useful because they'll often reference like very well-known pieces of media. You feel, yeah, I read that in high school or whatever. Also the whole like literary analysis thing. Or like you write a thing saying that, like this line, the author clearly meant, you know, this. They were making a reference to, I don't know, some symbolic thing, right? The hair clip symbolizes the character's attachment to her past, and therefore her getting rid of the hair clip means she was letting go of her past. I don't know. And then when in reality the author is probably just like, I don't know, I just thought a hair clip was cool. But we'll never know. Because most of those artists, by artists I mean authors, most of those people are dead. It'd be nice if they taught us more about grammar. Yeah, I feel like for grammar stuff, a lot of times it's just like, if you grew up learning English, it's just like intuitive to you. Same thing for like other languages, like if your first language was like, you know, Japanese. You probably know a lot of concepts, but you can't really explain them because you just like got used to them. So then like when you have people learning how to speak English and they're asking you like, oh yeah, why is this grammar rule like this? And why are there sometimes exceptions, right? Like I have no idea, it's just like that. Right, English has so many exceptions. Pretty much like every language has stuff like that. But you don't know how to explain it because you grew up learning it. But I don't know where I was going with that. English? Yeah, English is interesting. I before E except after C. Like sometimes something like where I don't know. There's like that thing in The Simpsons where. Oh shoot! I just like that was cool. I hit the green shell with my green shell. Why is my character so slow? Death of the author. Yeah. Whoa! What the heck was that? Someone like crashed into me. I seem to always get last place out of like the human players. Sometimes I'll be below some bots, but I'm glad I was ahead of like all the bots. Is Toad Circuit new? It looks new. I'm just gonna choose it because I don't remember seeing it. I feel like a lot of people like Excite Bike Arena. I misplaced modifiers. What is that? I feel like English class should be more valuable than I know the reference. Yeah, I mean, you could also just read like Spark Notes or like Cliff Notes or whatever. Just to have, I don't know. I used to, like, in high school, I'm sure a lot of people also did this. Like, you'll read part of the book and then decide, I don't want to read the rest of it. You just like look up the summary online. Yeah. Anyway. Good old days of Wolfus.org and making Toho comics on my DA. I forgot DeviantArt was the thing. I also, like, for much of my life, I didn't realize the significance of, like, the Toho creation tool. Because, like, I just made it, right? The only place where I really read it was, like, on my website where people were constantly requesting stuff. I didn't, like, browse for, like, online to see what people were making with it. So I didn't know there was, like, a whole, like, Spanish subculture on YouTube around, like, Wolf's custom content. Like, I didn't know what like, there was a thing called Loquendo City or something. That was, like, a huge, I guess, project. It's, like, well-known in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. They're just like, I have no idea. I didn't even know this existed until, like, a year ago. But yeah, I tend to usually not look up stuff like that. I don't know. Okay, I should turn off smart steering. Because I think it's messing me up. Spark Notes, every English teacher's worst nightmare next to Wikipedia. I think Wikipedia wasn't really a thing when I was in, like, middle school. Or maybe it was, it just wasn't, like, as known. I mean, it definitely existed. I remember the first time I saw Wikipedia. What the heck is going on? I remember the first time I saw Wikipedia, actually. I was, like, surprised. I was like, what is this? There's just, like, a website that anyone can edit with, like, any information. Like, who's validating this information? And then now it's, like, one of the most well-known websites. Who knows? Oh, no. I'm in 8th place. No. My honest opinion is that grammar doesn't matter as much as being able to express a thought. That's also true because, like, online, especially on, like, social media, people don't speak in proper grammar at all. Like, it's only like in literature or, like, you know, magazine articles and classic books that people actually use proper grammar. Like, even casual speaking, right? A lot of times you'll just have people using slang on Twitter. And then there's, like, Japanese users who are like, what is this word? It doesn't make sense grammatically. And then you have to explain, like, oh, this is like a meme. It's intentionally bad grammar. So I'm sure there's people that, like, have learned English through social media. And they're like, okay, this is like... and their grammar is, like, all messed up. I don't know. Also, welcome in a no-name paladin. Oh yeah, I should turn off the smart steering. How do I do that? It's like a button for it. Y button. Is there? How do I? Why do I have to, like, exit? No, I don't. Like, press L, press R, press. There's a button somewhere I can press. Whatever, I don't know. I don't really care. Oh, Animal Crossing. Everyone loves Animal Crossing. Wikipedia existed, but we were already getting guidance to not just look at the page, but also sources. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that was a thing. I don't know, what would we do without Wikipedia nowadays anyway? It's like, it has so much centralized information that's useful. Imagine if Wikipedia just went away, right? I know they always do these campaigns where they try to raise money for it. And I think like one year I was like, okay, I guess Wikipedia is useful. I'll like donate $5. And then like every year they'll email you asking for more money. And then I read like recently, maybe like a year or two ago, that a lot of that money doesn't actually go toward like Wikipedia. It just goes toward like paying the CEOs or like the upper management. So I'm like, okay, maybe like, I don't know. I don't really feel like donating to Wikipedia every year. I just did it once. I still get those emails. Same thing for like, if you guys have ever done like blood donations. If you ever donate blood once, right, and you give them your phone number or email address, they will call you like all the time. Like the first time I donated blood, I think you're allowed to donate blood like once every 3 months or something. I did it as soon as like the 3-month threshold hit. I would get like phone calls. They're like, okay, hey, do you want to like donate? And we know you donated once. Please, we need your blood. We desperately need blood. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it at some point, just not right now. And they'd be like so adamant about it. You also get emails that you have to like specifically opt out of. We need your blood, please. Without it, people will die. You know your blood saved like 3 people? Wow. Every day, blood donations save hundreds of people. If you don't donate your blood, these people will die. How does that make you feel, huh? Yeah, vampires. Vampires just setting up like a fake blood donation. Be like, all the blood goes toward real people, for real, like not vampires, haha. Real people who need it. I also had a blood plasma donation. I still don't really know what blood plasma is. I just remember like, no, plasma is like one of the states of matter, right? Like solid, liquid, gas is plasma. I don't know, like blood plasma is like something else. Also, welcome in, Tonen. Welcome in. I think all of these are old maps. Let's see, throwback to when that Japanese artist called Western fan tsunderes. What? When was that? I don't remember that at all. You guys donated blood? The 9,000-year-old vampire girls that just look like children. Vampires do need blood. Imagine if vampires were real. I don't think they're real. Imagine if they were, though. They would certainly run blood donation places. Like, fooling people into thinking that their blood is helping humans, when in fact it's like going toward like a vampire cult. I don't know, I shouldn't say cult. If vampires are real, they're not all like evil, right? All the vampire VTubers are like, I'm going to cancel this guy, implying vampires aren't real. I'm real. This is slander. Can't believe this guy. Oh no, I'm underwater. There was a Twitter thing when Western fans said, I hate this when they loved art. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the slang. Yeah, when Western fans interact with Japanese artists, and they use phrases like, you know, please delete this, I hate it. But they mean like this is the best, I love it. It's just like a Japanese artist seeing that and they don't understand English. And they use like Google Translate or like DeepL or whatever. They're like, oh no, the English speaking fans are like upset for some reason. I guess I better apologize. And then they have to explain like, no, this is slang. When we say we hate it, we mean we love it. I can see how that could be annoying. Also, like, depending on machine translation, those are usually like pretty inaccurate. So sometimes like you'll say one thing and it translates the exact opposite thing. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. It happens like a lot because you know, there's a lot of anime fans who follow fan artists from Japan. Is there like an optimal technique for like when to use the golden mushroom? Because I usually just spam it. I don't know if that's like the proper way to min-max the maximum efficiency of the golden mushrooms. There was one artist who deleted all his work because he felt bad that he made a lot of people mad. Oh yeah, that sucks. I remember there was like an artist who used to do like drawing tutorials and something like that. And then he was like, or she, I don't know, they were like, it's better to draw from your arm, right? Because that's a common technique you'll hear from professional artists, right? Beginners usually tend to like just draw with their fingers or their wrist. And then, okay, I guess I have to join again. They'll draw with their wrist, and then it's better if you like move your entire arm or like your elbow even. Usually like you move from your shoulder. And then some people got really upset about that, like English speaking artists. Like, how dare you imply that people who draw this way are inferior? And it was like, it was a whole thing. I don't know. Also, I wonder how serious some people take blood types. I think like in Japanese culture, like blood types are like weirdly like a huge thing. I don't know what that's about. Like they're like, if you have, you know, A+ blood type, this is your personality or whatever. Oh, thanks for joining for people who have to head out. Thanks for playing a few rounds. Obviously, I don't expect people like stay for the whole like 2.5 hours. Obviously, we're gonna have people like entering and leaving. And that's fine. I don't even know how I was doing in the past few rounds. I was just focusing on like chatting. It's best to start using the golden shroom for shortcuts and spam it when it's safe to do. As it goes slowly. Okay, so no matter how many times you use the golden mushroom, it's like it's time-based, not like number of uses. Which makes sense, I guess. I wish someone told me about the drawing with your arm thing when I was younger. Now I have serious wrist issues. Yeah, like, I think like you can get like carpal tunnel if you just like draw with your wrist too much. You know, I never really like took drawing seriously until like some time ago. I was getting frustrated at like the fact that I didn't really know what I was doing. And this is very apparent in my drawing streams, but when I draw like the chibi style, I kind of just make it up as I go along. There's no like recipe for it, right? You know, usually when people draw, there's like, here's your character should be, you know, 1 head tall, or not 1 head tall, like, you know, 7 to 8 heads tall. If you're doing chibi style, it should be like, you know, 2 to 3 heads tall. And I just don't consider any of that. I just draw it. If it looks good, then it's fine. But at some point I got tired of that. And I was like, I should learn how to actually like draw properly. I did like figure drawing for like a very long time. I don't usually show like that, but I can sort of do some figure drawing. I think when Ina used to do her figure drawing streams, I would draw alongside. I used to post some of those on Twitter. Occasionally when I'm bored, I'll just like do some slightly more realistic sketches. Maybe I could do a stream on that at some point, but I don't know. Also, I'm not using these items at all. I should probably use them. I'm just gonna spam them. Whoa, I'm like drifting super hard. I draw really tiny, which is probably bad for my wrists. I think a lot of artists probably do that. Same thing for me. When I draw on like a piece of paper or on my iPad, it usually takes up very little space. Like, I draw very small usually. Because you know, when you draw too much with your arm, it's like it feels tiring. You're like, okay, maybe I should just like use my hand for this. I know artists who draw on like big canvases, they're probably it also when you draw from your shoulder, your lines tend to be straighter. Which is something I've noticed also. For FPS games, you should aim with your arm as well. I've heard something like that, yeah. Welcome in Eri. Also, I should hydrate. Okay, I have hydrated. There was no hope for my wrist. I did piano as a percussionist. Okay, that seems like it would have bad time for your hands. Let's see. It drives me crazy that Japan blood type thing got started in early 1900s. It arrived. Oh, that's more recent than I thought it would have been. Also, welcome in Shima Panic. I don't think I greeted you. Yeah, I didn't know like the whole blood type thing. Is it like just mostly in Japanese culture? Like, do other Asian cultures place any significance on a blood type? Like tying it in with personality and stuff like that? Because I mostly see that in like Japanese, like anime and I mean, obviously like real life Japanese stuff, but most of my exposure to it is via anime. Let's see, studying anatomy is hard when you can be making actual things. Yeah, that's also a thing. Like some artists, they spend too much time focusing on just anatomy. That was an issue that I had. Like I would do a lot of like gesture drawing, figure drawing, but I never really did finished pieces with stuff like that. So maybe at some point, I don't know. Because I never really, like, with drawing, there's like so much stuff you have to learn. You have to do like, you know, anatomy, coloring, lighting, shading, like gestures. Like some people that are really good at coloring or shading, like their poses look really stiff sometimes and things like that. So drawing is hard. And respect for people who can do it well. See, getting a screen tablet was a godsend and trying to draw bigger and use your arm. I think the tablet that I used to use, I think I still have this problem because the iPad that I have is actually an iPad mini, which is like the smallest iPad screen you could get. And a lot of times I draw really small on it. I feel like probably if I got like an iPad Pro, I could maybe move my arm a lot more. But I mean, I got the iPad mini because it's like small and easy to carry around. When I used to go outside, I would bring my iPad everywhere. I had this idea that I would like get it and then it would motivate me to like draw outside and like take it on the train and like do sketches and stuff like that. I never ended up doing it. Just like I didn't really feel like taking my iPad out in public. The only few times I've done it is like when I was hanging out with friends and we were just like drawing stuff. Be like, hey, I have an iPad. You can do digital art on the go. They're like, that's cool. Let's draw. Maybe I should play against some CPUs. I don't know if anyone's gonna join. Let's see. Habit from doodling on the sides of textbooks. I used to also do that on my notes. When I was in college and high school, actually like all throughout school. I also like drew on the desks, which is, I guess, technically vandalism, but it was in pencil. It's easily erased. I feel like when you draw in public, people tend to like, they'll like glancing at what you're drawing. It also feels weird if you're doing sketches of like people in public, because I know some people, they'll go in the people watch like in random parks and stuff, and they'll just draw like, you know, here's the background, here's like some people doing, I don't know, Tai Chi or something. Did I draw my textbook? I did not. I don't think I've ever seen like a textbook that had like A lot of drawings in them. So welcome in Mint. Thank God. Yeah. Textbooks are expensive. Like, too expensive. I do remember, like, when I was in high school, though, like, the teachers would teach you, like, annotate inside your books, which always, like, that bothered me, right? They'd be like, you buy the book, you can, like, write notes in it, you can underline stuff, you know, circle things, write stuff in the margins. And I was always like, I don't want to do that. But I guess they kind of made you, so I don't know. Also, like, I guess when you buy a used book, sometimes we'll have people just write random stuff in it. It's like, okay, this is the part where something important happens, or I don't know. Let's see, I just got a screen tablet this week, but I need a better monitor arm for it before I ruin my neck. That's also a thing. I was considering buying a screen tablet, but like, I feel like it would have just been like flat on my desk, and I'd be like looking down at it all the time. Kind of like the way I use my iPad currently, right? I use it when I'm like lying down in bed sometimes. It's like probably not good for my neck to be staring at something, like just looking down all the time. I feel like maybe if I actually bothered to get a one of those screen tablets, I should probably also get like a actual stand for it and a better monitor arm. I don't know, maybe maybe at some point. I also probably need a second monitor because I'm just living that one monitor life as a streamer. Remember I was watching like another streamer and she was like, I only have one monitor. I was like, oh man, another streamer who's just like me. But then she's like, oh, but I have a screen tablet. I have to look down at it. I was like, that's like a second monitor. You're already like more advanced than I am. See, I don't actually remember where I used to doodle, but textbooks were just the first thing that came to my mind. Yeah, I've never drawn in a textbook, but for random books I have because the teachers made you. Maybe I should play against. I'm just like, I guess I'm just doing a Zatsudan now. We don't have to play Mario Kart. I'll just be here. This is me. A chill BGM from Mario Kart. See, I still have a few of the college textbooks, and some of them don't let me refund. Yeah, if you buy like a college textbook, it's like impossible to sell it back at a reasonable price. I used to just like download the PDFs of the textbooks, like quote unquote legally, haha. Definitely legal. I didn't. Wait, you tried joining it? Do I have to like leave the lobby and rejoin it? Let me try doing that. Because I would have assumed if I timed out, it would put me against bots, right? But I've just been in there for like 5 minutes. I did have bot enable, right? I'm pretty sure I was playing. Yeah, there were bots before. Wolfie, we just raced in the tournament without. What the heck? What is happening? Is my lobby broken? I assumed there was no one here, but I guess there are people. I'm so confused at the Mario Kart lobby system. I don't know how it works. Okay, let's see. Oh, there are people. What the heck? Alright. Getting a second-hand textbook that someone annotated in is correct, though. I guess if you're, like, looking for insightful comments in your textbooks. Considering getting a new non-screen tablet for ergonomic reasons. Yeah, the first tablet that I got, it was like really small. It was like 6 by 4 inches, I think, the writing area or drawing area. It was very tiny. But I've been using it until maybe like a few years ago. Let's see, I didn't get into the 2-monitor lifestyle until a year ago, and I don't think I could ever go back. I've tried using 2 monitors. I don't think my brain can handle, like, I don't know, maybe just because I haven't used it that much, but I used to have 2 monitors on my desk, and most of the time I found like easier on my brain to just use one monitor and like tab back and forth. I don't know, maybe my brain is just weird. Like 2 monitors is sometimes a bit overhead because I have to like have to be like, I have to move, you know, this program on this monitor. Sometimes things would like not show up and be like, okay, I guess it's like on the second monitor. I can't see it. My desk is also not that big, so I don't have that much space for stuff. So even if I did have a second monitor, I don't think I would have a place to put it. Unless I buy like one of those monitor stands that lets me like stack 2 monitors on top of each other. But then I'd be like staring, like I'd be looking up all the time. I don't know. I think some people, they also set up like their second monitor to be vertical, which is probably good for like, if you're coding, you have like a large terminal window, or you have like a big vertical monitor for YouTube chat or Twitch chat. I don't know. I've never tried using a vertical monitor, but I could see how it could be useful. Sometimes I took photos of the textbooks, then returned the textbooks. That's smart thinking. At that point, I think I would just like download the PDF legally, of course. Downloading the ebooks of textbooks. Actually, one of my professors in college, instead of like making us buy a textbook, he like, so my college was pretty small, so this professor had like 30 people in his class. He just like wrote his own textbook and just like printed it. He printed it out like on printer paper in the computer lab and just gave it to us. I mean, he had us like pay a small fee for it. Like you could buy it pre-printed, or like you can buy, he just gave you the PDF for free. And then we just used that workbook for like the whole course. It's like, that's very cool. I appreciate he went through like all the effort to do something like that. Because like as soon as you buy a textbook, when they release the next edition, like your textbook is now worthless. And they barely make any changes between editions, right? Like you'll buy like edition 5 of like a biochemistry workbook, and they shuffle the questions around. Some of the answers are like, you know, slightly different. But that's how they make the money. Let's see, it's fun to put on a TV show on one monitor and grind in a video game on the other. I guess. I don't know. I mean, usually I'll do that on my one monitor, right? I'll have like a stream open, like really small on the right side of my screen. And then I'll have my video game on the left side. But I don't know, maybe someday I'll try 2 monitors. I remember when I used to work in an office, I had a really big monitor. I don't know what size it was, but it was huge. So most of the times I didn't want to like full screen any apps. I'd have like a lot of programs open and they would all like be pretty small compared to the size of the full screen. But even then, I would still like alt tab between them. I know I had coworkers who had like 3 monitors at their desk at work. I'm just like, that feels like a lot. It's like 3 monitors, it's pretty extreme. I don't know, there's like overhead. For every monitor you add, that's like another thing you have to keep track of. But I guess maybe some people, if they have that many monitors, it's like, usually one of them is like dedicated to something, right? You're not like moving things around constantly. Like one monitor is usually always for like stream, one monitor is like for a browser. In that sense, I could see how it could be easier to manage. See, I had a professor that wrote the multivariable calculus textbook for our class. I know there's like apparently also some professors who they write their own textbook, but then like they make the students buy it at like expensive prices. And that's like that feels messed up to me. It's like if you're the author of like a well-known textbook that gets sold on Amazon, and then you require all your students to buy it. And then like every year you make like minor changes to it, and then suddenly the version that is being sold is like suddenly invalid. I don't know. I mean, do college professors even get paid well? I feel like teachers don't tend to get paid that well compared to like a lot of other jobs. And so maybe like selling those textbooks makes them more money than like their actual teaching job. Just get into teaching so that you can get students to buy your textbook. And then you get more money from the textbook sales than actually that school I can't talk. Then the school actually pays you. Professors don't get paid that much until they get tenure. That's unfortunate. I feel like also once you get tenure, right? I had some professors who had tenure, and they kind of just like, I don't know, they just didn't care, right? They'd show up like 2 hours late to like a 3-hour lecture. They'd like make us watch YouTube videos in class. It was weird. Getting tenure is a golden ticket to being an insane person. Yeah. The professors that I knew who had tenure, they were kind of out there. Because they could do whatever they want without risk of being fired. Let's see, since my main monitor is my tablet, having another monitor just makes it too easy to get distracted. Yeah. I think it'd be interesting to have like a second monitor that's also a tablet. I know, I've been considering at some point getting one, but I feel like most of the time nowadays, I just draw on my iPad. And I like that I don't have to be at my desk to draw stuff. It's like, it's comfortable to just lie down in your bed to draw. Like, that's the advantage of having like a sketchbook, right? You can draw anywhere. And iPad is basically like that, but digital. Like, I don't remember the last time I actually drew on like physical paper. Like 99.9% of my any sort of like writing nowadays, it's either typed or like on an iPad. Like I haven't used an eraser in years, probably. Oh, this is Baby Park. I don't like this place. This place is kind of messed up. Some of the poop professors are like old. What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. Welcome in, Chenna. Oh yeah, you guys made Chenna cry yesterday. I rated Chenna, and you guys gave like a lot of gifted subscriptions. And she's like, what the heck, guys? What's up with that? Don't tell him. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. It makes me glad to see people supporting VTubers that I recommend. It's cool. Anyway, this is Baby Park. The map that I don't like. Let's see, I'm forcing myself to sketch on paper again because I rely too much on the conveniences of digital art. I mean, I can see the benefits of doing that. I guess it makes you more deliberate with your lines, right? Because erasing is a lot more effort. Especially if you do it with a pen, then you just can't erase. Maybe at some point I should try drawing on paper again. It'd be interesting to see how far I've regressed. You got some people in this lobby I haven't seen yet. The Tom, you got Tom in here. The Tom, not even just any Tom, it's the Tom with an exclamation mark. I have like very bad memory of maps. I feel like this one existed before the DLC. Right, this one looks familiar. Yeah, the Tom Nook. The raccoon from Animal Crossing. I'd play, but I don't have Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. Do you have it on the Wii U? I don't know, the only time I play this game is like when VTubers are streaming it. I'm also not paying attention to the map at all. Like, I don't know what's going on in this map. I just know there's like a lot of turns. It's like twisting around a lot. Now I'm flying. This was the box art for course for Mario Kart 8 Wii. It does look like a pretty iconic map. It's like, it's pretty wild. What is everyone's like favorite and least favorite Mario Kart map? I feel like I don't enjoy any of the... Well, I don't like Baby Park. I know there's a mixed opinion on that, but I know I don't like Rainbow Road because I'm awful at driving. I always fall off. L plus ratio plus I always fall off Rainbow Road. Every time I think of Rainbow, I think of like the song. You guys know the infamous YouTube video? It's called a road, it's called a Rainbow Road. It is the road that you go. It's the road that you go when you die. Yeah. Classic, old YouTube. It's weird to think of it as like an old YouTube video, but I guess it was like in the early days of YouTube, like a long time ago. I wonder what happened to that guy's uncle though. He's like in Rainbow Road. Oh no. I hate Yoshi Circuit. I don't even remember which one that is. Old YouTube to me is like it's over 9,000. Yeah, that's... Oh, no. Wait, does that mean I'm in second place? I can't... I'm not in second. Why did the... Okay, I see. I guess the blue shell, if the first place person has already finished, it just hits whoever's still going. I was like, am I in second place? Thanks for singing the hit. I wasn't even singing it. I was just like saying the lyrics out loud. It's a good song. Mobius strip map. Okay, I don't remember any of these maps. I just know my favorite is probably the Animal Crossing map. Everyone seems to love that. Every time that one comes up, everyone just chooses Animal Crossing map. Anyone remember YouTube poops? I was never really like too into those, but I have some people in Chenna who... I have some friends who are very into those. I mentioned this a while back too. There was like someone who made a HoloLive YouTube poop. It's William _ on Twitter. He posted it on Twitter. It was pretty funny. It had all the classic elements of YouTube poops. Repeated lines. Flipping images horizontally. Splicing in words that they didn't say. This map is trippy. What is going on? HoloLive YouTube poop, didn't think you can make them into YouTube poop content. Yeah, someone did it though. I thought it was pretty funny. It's like a very specific like sense of humor. I feel like a lot of those are like either hit or miss. You either like are the type of person who like enjoys them, or like you totally don't get it at all. Oh no. I'm probably last out of all the humans in this race. Because normally don't they show the names of the players when you pass them? These people have no names, so they're probably all just bots. Let's see, Zelda, CDI. We were talking a bit about CDI yesterday. I didn't realize CDI was like... I thought it was like a console. It's just like a CD player, or like a type of CD. The only thing I wish YouTube Poop didn't do was deafen their headphone using the... Oh yeah, some of this sounds like really loud. It's like a crunchy audio. It was a console. Okay, I don't know. I guess I should look up CDI because I just like don't comprehend. I just know there was like the Legend of Zelda CDI and there's like a Mario one maybe. That's the only thing I know about it. I think those are the ones that commonly get remixed in YouTube poops. Okay, I'm in 8th place. 8th is probably like a good spot to be in because then you have the chance of getting the special 8 items, but okay, I'm like so far behind all the humans. Random max volume boom in it. Nintendo is working with Sony to make a CD add-on for the SNES. It was called the Nintendo PlayStation. That would have been an interesting piece of history if that actually existed. Nintendo PlayStation. Wasn't there also a Sega CD? What was that about? Was Sega CD like another console? I remember like when I was a kid, I think when my cousins bought their computer, it like came pre-installed with like Sega CD games on it. So I didn't, they were probably like emulated, like someone probably like put an emulator on the system when they bought it. But I didn't know what CD, I didn't know what Sega CD even was. So I played like the Sonic game that was on Sega CD, I think. But I didn't know what it actually was. There were also like Genesis games on it. So for a long time, I thought those were like PC games. Nintendo licensed Mario and Zelda to Philips, but they dropped Philips too. Oh, okay. So those are like, CDI was like a Philips console. Were there like other notable CDI games? Because I feel like I only ever hear about the Mario and Zelda ones. Or was anything even worth, like, do people still, I'm sure people still, like, sell those on eBay, right? A lot of old stuff, like CRT TVs are still popular. I'm doing really badly. Oh, no, wait, I'm somehow still in 4th. Okay. Sega CD was an add-on to the Genesis, which was a precursor to the Dreamcast. Oh, okay. Yeah, I assumed it was like a Genesis add-on. Wasn't there also like a Sega Game Gear or something? It was like a portable device that could play Genesis games. I remember when I was in school, I think I saw like a kid who had one of those. I was like, that thing is huge. What the heck? You can like play Sonic like in class? Game Gear was a portable master system. What is a master system? Oh no. Also, suddenly I remembered the Neo Geo Pocket. You guys remember that? That was like it was like Nintendo, there was a Game Boy, and then there was like the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And those had like a lot of, I think, fighting games on them. I don't know if it ever took off, but I remember seeing those in stores. See, my mom got me Mario's Time Machine for the PC one day. It's one of the most boring games I've ever played. Oh yeah, I always feel bad, like, when I was little, back then before the internet was really, like, that much of a thing, like, you didn't know whether a game was good or bad until, like, if you knew someone who played it, or, like, you read a review in a magazine, like Nintendo Power magazine or something. So sometimes I'd just, like, buy a game based on the box art, and then I'd be so disappointed when I find out that I actually hate the game. Like, I think that happened when, I think I bought like a Harry Potter game for the Game Boy Color. And I was like, oh, yo, Harry Potter, that's like, you know, can't be bad, right? That's a good series. And then I played the game, I was like, actually, I don't like this at all. Same thing for, I think my cousin, he was like considering which game to buy. He was like, should I buy like Call of Duty for the PlayStation or buy like Sonic Heroes? And he bought Sonic Heroes. We actually did not like that game at all. He was like, he spent the money on it, he was like instantly disappointed. I don't know if people generally like that game or they hate it, but I feel like me and my cousin did not like that game. Maybe because he bought the PlayStation version, and the controls were very obviously designed for the GameCube. Because all the UI like assumed you had like a GameCube controller. Sonic Heroes is somewhere between mediocre and bad. Okay. Yeah. Then that makes sense. We definitely did not like it. Master System was before Genesis, probably not big. Oh, I did not know Master System was a thing at all. Interesting. Having a Sega CD and a 32X on your Genesis was... What is a 32X? Okay, there's like all these things. I thought I knew old consoles. I guess I just don't. Like, I had a Genesis. I had like Sonic 3D Blast. I had like Sonic 1, 2, and 3. Like, had like a Tom and Jerry game. I think that might have been all the Genesis games I had. I used to play that Tom and Jerry game all the time. It was like really hard. We could never get past. There was like a level where you're like trying to escape a house or something. Objects would just be like falling on you all the time. I don't think I ever beat that level. That was also like a very... Oh wait, no, I had Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I think most of the Genesis games I had were like Sonic related. Welcome in, Big Ham. Yeah, we're playing Mario Kart. Oh no. Guess I should probably use this mushroom, huh? And also, after this race, I will hydrate. Oh no, what am I doing? Cheese? There's cheese on this map? Where am I going? Okay. Yo, 5th place. Okay, let's hydrate. Okay, let's see. Let's read chat. The PS and PC ports are complete jank though. Xbox port. I didn't know Sonic Heroes was available on PC and Xbox. Doesn't one of the Niji Ian girls have the same story about Harry Potter and Game Boy? I feel like if it was someone, it probably would be Alira, but I don't think I heard that story from her. Let's see, PS2 version was the glitchiest. Okay, yeah, that's the one we had. I also have an experience buying like disappointing PlayStation games. Like, I remember my cousin, he had a PlayStation, and he bought Final Fantasy Tactics for it, and we had like a lot of fun with that game, right? I don't think we understood like any of the lore, because I think the translation was like infamously bad or something. But we enjoyed the gameplay. They used a lot of big words we didn't understand because we were children. There's like things about like betrayal and like murder. It was like, I don't know, we just like level up, get the big number, hit the enemies. But then after a while we were like looking for like other tactics games on the PlayStation. And then as like we went to the store and like asked the cashier like which tactics games are there, and there's like barely any of them that exist. And so like I think the only one that was available was like there's a game called like Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. So then we were like, okay, we bought that one, and then it ended up being like awful. I think that's like one of the worst games I've ever played. The enemies were like all super overpowered. We barely could make any progress. The RNG was like unforgiving. And then we were so disappointed. Is the lobby actually open? Yeah, there's a on the bottom left corner if you want to join. The room is called Wolfie 2 because I set up a lobby before, but I had it set so that you would reset after every 4 matches. But we don't have enough players where that actually matters, so that ended up being a hindrance. So I just made a new lobby with it off. Yeah, if you want to join, feel free. I'll be playing for another like 40 minutes-ish. I love the, that's a good combination of items. Add the golden mushroom into the bullet bill. Now I'm in 3rd somehow. Entirely based on my skill. Okay, now I'm in 4th. Yeah, the hit's equal to Wolfie. I should probably move my model because I'm like blocking my character. Okay, let me go over here. Yo, I'm not last. Bullet Billium. Let's see, random. Yeah. Anyway. Oh wait, Tipanya's here too. Welcome in. We got all the group. The squad is all here. Welcome in, squad. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. I mean, not like literally Good Friday, like the holiday Good Friday, but like a Friday that generally is good. Because I know Good Friday, that was like a few weeks ago. What's the deal with that? I also don't really have plans for this weekend. I'm still on call, but I feel like it's like pretty quiet around this time, so like 5 to 8 p.m. Not that much is going on. I know I got alerted yesterday while I was streaming, but I think today is fine. Can't eat meat on Good Friday. Is that just like Good Friday or like any Friday? Oh no. Isn't that why the at McDonald's there's the what was that fish sandwich? The fish Filet-O-Fish? Like I heard that's very popular with Christians who can't eat meat on Good Friday. They just like they'll buy the fish sandwich at McDonald's. See, checking out a Ren fair this weekend. Oh, cool. The only thing I really know about those is that there's like... I usually think of like giant turkey legs that they sell there sometimes. Right? I feel like that's probably a common Renaissance fair thing. I've never actually been to one or like know what those are like. I feel like those would be interesting. Like things that might be interesting to experience once. If it wasn't for the fact that COVID is still a thing, I feel like I do not like going outside anymore. See, the fish sandwich was created in response to low Good Friday. Oh, I see. I heard also if you order the Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's, usually that's made fresh. Because like not that many people order it, so unlike burgers where they can like make a lot of them in advance, with like the fish sandwiches, usually they'll like heat it up like on demand usually. So if you want fresh food, go order one of those. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad. Check out your local McDonald's. I don't know why I said that. They're not paying me for this. They should pay me. Oh no. Been to the ones in Amsterdam? Amsterdam. And watch my brother throw axes at a target. Oh yeah, axe throwing places are also a thing. I know like places have archery. In New York there's like gun ranges and stuff like that. Well, not in New York, but around the country. But there's also places that you can just throw axes. And the places in New York that have axe throwing, they usually also serve alcohol, which is concerning to me. Like, we had a few times where our company would do like a team outing. I didn't attend those because, you know, COVID, I didn't want to go, but sometimes they'll just go like to an axe throwing place in New York. They'll like drink a lot of beer. And somehow like no one gets injured, right? I imagine if people get drunk and they're throwing axes, like something's bound to go wrong, right? But I haven't actually heard of like any issues at those places. Let's see, don't think I've ever been to one. There's like a lot of things I haven't been to. And might actually not ever go to. You know, that's also how I felt about roller coasters a long time ago. I was like, why would I ever want to go on a roller coaster? Right? They're like fast and scary. Sometimes you throw up. And then when I went to California the first time, I was like, I did go on a roller coaster, and then I found that I enjoyed them. So maybe if I ever go to like one of those Renaissance fairs, then I'll be like, yo, this is cool. Another burger made to combat low Good Friday sales was a slice of pineapple with cheese on it. That sounds extremely unappealing. Pineapple with cheese? Do those sell well? Just a pineapple with cheese on it? Like, I wouldn't think to combine those, right? Well, I know you usually don't want to mix, like, citrus and, like, dairy, right? Well, I guess pineapple is not really... It's not citrus, right? Citrus is, like, oranges and stuff like that. I don't know. I would try that. You would try the, pineapple cheese sandwich? Is it just like a fresh pineapple? They don't like, you know, fry it or anything? Actually, I never considered the concept of fried pineapples until now. I'm sure people eat fried pineapple. People will eat like fried anything, right? Fried butter, that's the thing people eat. Probably somewhere people eat fried pineapples. The original McDonald's idea was, by its founder, was Lent. Hey, what is Lent? Like, Lent is that the Good Friday thing where you can't eat meat? Pineapple plus cheese, it was a huge flop. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, so then they went on to do the Filet-O-Fish. Lent is when they... Okay, I see. Is Lent... Like, Lent is a thing that's not just Good Friday? Like, are there other times of the year when you have Lent? Why is it called Lent, anyway? Why do they name things? Who knows? Probably Wikipedia knows. Grilled pineapple. I don't think I've ever had that. Never considered grilling a pineapple. Let's see, the founder of McDonald's said the Filet-O-Fish was a terrible idea. Insisted on a pineapple. I don't know, like, why pineapple... Like, pineapple sandwich just doesn't sound, like, appealing at all. It's like, because usually when I think of sandwiches, I don't think of, like, you know, sweets, right? Pineapples are pretty sweet. You know, I usually think, well, I guess like in Japan, there's also like fruit sandwiches, like they'll have strawberries and cream, which are apparently pretty good, but I've never had them. Usually when I think of sandwiches, I think of like, oh no, think of like savory foods. Usually like some sort of protein. You know how like in England they have like toast sandwiches? Isn't that a bit messed up? You have like two pieces of bread and then like a piece of toast in between them. Maybe there's like some butter. It sounds like one of the least appealing things I've ever heard. Or they'll have like beans on toast. What's up with that? Lent is 40 day span before Easter. Wow. Wait, so you don't eat, so is it like for 40 days you don't eat meat? I thought it was just like for a weekend. Bread with bread, yeah. Just like a lot of calories. Not calories, carbs. British food. Oh, Big Ham's in this lobby. I wasn't paying attention at all to who's like actually joining these games. I'm just like holding down the A button, just like pressing left and right occasionally. And then like glancing at chat. He called the pineapple sandwich the hula burger. Interesting. And yeah, I guess like pineapples are pretty popular in Hawaiian cuisine. Are pineapples native to Hawaii? I would assume so, probably. But also I know that like Spam is also weirdly popular in Hawaii. I wonder what the reasoning for that is. Like Spam is like eaten worldwide, but like Hawaii specifically has like they have like their own Spam food culture. They have like Spam musubi, like all these random dishes that involve Spam. And it's also kind of weird, right? Because like Spam is like a branded product. It's not like generic meat. It's just like Spam is like a specific company that makes all these. Pineapples are not native to Hawaii. They're imported from South America. Oh. Wait, then why is like I usually when I think of Hawaiian cuisine, like people call like Hawaiian pizza, right? That's pineapple on pizza with ham usually. Like why are pineapples, if they're not native to Hawaii? Why is it so well known for the association with pineapple? Oh, Dole has a pineapple farm in Hawaii. See, when I think of Dole, I usually think of like bananas. Dole. There's like Dole, Chiquita, probably some other banana companies. I used to when I was working in the office, I used to put random stickers on my laptop. Just like, you know, usually like in tech places, people will put like, you know, tech stickers on their laptop. Like your favorite programming language, you have a sticker for that. I just like, when I went to stores, you know, when they have the like nutrition labels and all that, some of them were like stickers you could peel off the bottle. I would just stick stuff like that on my laptop. So, oh wait, oh shoot. Something, okay, hold on. My window just got interrupted. You know when you have like an update on your computer? And it pops up and it's like, this update's available. Please download it now. It's blocking my OBS. Anyway, I used to like get random stickers. At the office, sometimes they'd have like Chiquita bananas. I would like take the stickers off those and just put them on my laptop. It was interesting, and my coworkers would ask me like, "Why do you have like nutritional facts on your work laptop?" Just like, I just thought it'd be cool. Anyway. Spam's really good, no idea why it's raved over in Hawaii. I do wonder about that. I also know like in Hawaii, like 7-Elevens have They're apparently pretty good over there. I've seen some videos. It's like comparable to like 7-Elevens in Asia. Because like in other places in the US, 7-Elevens are usually like pretty like awful. But like I've seen some videos of like food tourism YouTubers. They'll like go to Hawaii and they'll like record a video in 7-Eleven. Yeah, look at all this like good 7-Eleven food in the US, in Hawaii. I kind of miss convenience store food in Japan. It's like actually pretty good. Let's see, potatoes weren't native to Europe, and half of European cuisine associated with potatoes. Oh yeah, like the it was like the Irish potato famine. That was a thing that happened. What the heck? Alright. Oh no, I'm so slow. 7th place? Alright. Hawaii is like an American Japan. Yeah, there's like a lot of like... I know there's like some Japanese musicians who are like... They like grew up in Hawaii or something. There's like one artist, Hirai Dai, that he's like a Japanese singer, but he's very influenced by Hawaiian culture, and that I feel like that's pretty common. Here's Dole gets Japanese I am Dole Man commercial. I have not seen that commercial. Maybe I should watch it. Big Ham, what is your avatar? That's like a hamster. I was like, well, who is this bald man? Oh, that's Big Ham. That's a hamster. Stop. I'm sorry. Ooh. Morton. There's a character named Morton. Oh, I see. The glasses are supposed to be like the hamster ears, right? Something like that. I see it now. Oh no, Rainbow Road. This is awful. Oh, but the glasses don't show up in the icon that has your me on it. Oh wait, no, it is there. It's just because it's like partially transparent. It's like a bit hard to notice. I wish they added like the me customization that they added to Miitopia to like standard Miis. Because like the customization in that game is like so good. I've seen people make like really good Miis in that game that look nothing like Miis, right? They made like Pokemon that look exactly like the original Pokemon. There's like a lot of stuff you can do. Also, here's the classic song. The Rainbow Road song. It's called The Road. We got the cool instrumentals. And then it goes really fast. Yeah, all my homies hate Rainbow Road. I don't know what place I'm in. I can see the ST, which implies I'm in first. Okay, now I'm in second. I'm surprised I was in first. I don't think, no, I'm still in first. What the heck? I actually finished first for once. How did that happen? The heck? I know when some VTubers play in lobbies, they'll have people like wait for them at the finish line. But obviously that didn't happen here. First place in my worst track. I think it's because I have smart steering on. I know usually when I play Rainbow Road without smart steering, I fall off like all the time. I think since I had smart steering off, it prevented me from falling. Wow. The thing about these Miis is that the face kind of breaks whenever they make any expression. Yeah, I've noticed that. People who make custom Miis, I don't know. They're built different. Let's see. Weird, you said Pokemon and I'm grocery shopping and I just found a Pokemon card on the shelf. What? Are Pokemon cards still like... I guess they are still super popular, right? People still, they still do Pokemon card unboxings on, like, Twitch and YouTube. And they're probably, like, still, pretty expensive. The Miis are kind of ugly. I do hope for better looking Miis. Yeah, yeah. I think maybe part of the reason why, like for Switch Sports, the one that came out like last Friday, they don't focus on the Miis as much. They have like different set of characters. I know people were upset. They're like, man, they could have called this like Mii Sports. They could have like put more focus on Mii customization and stuff like that. Instead, they went like with like this totally different aesthetic for their characters. I'm just like, I mean, I guess like I kind of like the character designs from Switch Sports, but it's also like a bit generic. I feel like the customization is not as good as you can get on a Mii. I wish the Mii makers let you customize how each expression looks. Yeah, yeah. I feel like sometimes Nintendo like they design these like they'll add these customization options, but then like they don't expect players to like use it like that, right? They don't expect people to like use the hair parts to like make stuff that isn't hair. Like a lot of the custom Miis in Miitopia are just like people using random parts to like just to put it on the face, not like you'll have an eyebrow that isn't actually an eyebrow. You have like a nose that's like a triangle and you like move it so far up that you can't see it anymore. Things like that. You can't like hide the nose on your Mii. So people just like make it tiny, just like cover it up with like a long hairstyle. Whoops. Oh no. Corviknight, it's a rare, but that's probably not... Is Corviknight the, I never played Pokemon Sword and Shield, but it's from that game, right? It's like the dark-looking bird metal Pokemon? I don't know. The name sounds familiar. How am I in second? I feel like... Am I like just somehow doing better? Am I just like playing against... I don't know. Why? I was like in 6th like a lot last time. Who knows? Maybe I am improving, but I honestly don't think I am. I think I'm just getting lucky. That's just me. I'm just getting lucky. Good luck. It's time to hydrate again. Random map? Who knows? Mario. Water park? Yo, water park after I just hydrated? Did I like influence the map selection process? It's a rigged map selection. I remember watching a video of this this map on YouTube of like, I know in some of these modifiers you can like have the map be reversed, and so like you'll have for that turn, instead of going left, you turn right. I think I watched a YouTube video or like sorry, a Twitter video of like this map was in reverse, and then everyone like crashed into the wall because they didn't realize the map was reversed. They all tried to turn left, or maybe they tried to turn right, and then they all hit the wall. It was pretty interesting. Oh no. Yeah, this part. They all turn right and they crash into a wall. Oh yeah, mirror mode. Yeah. I feel like that wouldn't work on me because I haven't played these maps well enough to have internalized any of them. So I'm still like just taking it as it goes. Why am I so slow? Wow. Also, does the glider that you choose, does that make any difference? I mean, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, but probably. You also have smart steering. Yeah, okay. I have smart steering turned on because I'm bad. If I didn't have it on, I would be like constantly in 12th place. It's like training wheels, I guess. Oh, they have minor stat changes. Like, do some of them you go like faster in the sky, stuff like that. I feel like Raul, you're like always in first place. Oh, I did not mean to. I was gonna throw it at him, but you like ran right in front of me. And so the red shell ended up hitting you. Wow. Are all the bots just like bad now? Why are they like not doing better than me? I'm confused. Is Yoshi Circuit new? Shit, I don't remember any of these. They are. It's not my fault they ran right in front of me. It's your last game. Thanks for joining, Big Ham. Wow. Wait, I think Yoshi Circuit already existed before the DLC. This was fun. Yeah, I was just reading the comment. This is not my last game. I'm gonna go for another like 15 minutes-ish. It's nice that these lobbies are like small enough that anyone who wants to join has a chance to. Because I know I usually watch... That's Link. On a bike. Because I know usually when I watch like larger VTubers play this, like the lobbies always fill up immediately. You'll have people that like they'll never leave. They're like, oh man, I got into a match, I get to play with like my favorite VTuber. And then they have a rule where you're like, you stay in one match, like please leave afterwards. And they just stay in like forever. But not here, you can stay as long as you want because we don't have 12 players. Whoops. I also remember when I played like Mario Kart on the DS. I think like in online play, there's a thing called snaking, I think, where you like drift a lot on straight roads. I think that was like essential to being good at multiplayer. Yo, my Oshi gets to see how good I am. Yeah, my Oshi gets to see how awful I am at Mario Kart. They'll see that I'm always in 12th place. Actually, it's funny. There was so sometimes when I join Mario Kart lobbies, people will be like, "Is that the real Wolfie?" or like whatever in chat. There's one time when I got into a lobby, and people were like, "Is that the real Wolfie?" And one guy was like, "You can tell it's the real Wolfie because he's in 12th." And I'm like, "Well, you're not wrong. I'm usually pretty bad at these." So yeah, that's me. If it's like if you see a Wolfie and they're in like first place, it's probably not me. Yo, 5th place, though. Oh, no. Mario Kart 8, we had fire hopping, which was kind of a similar exploit. Was snaking an exploit? Actually, I don't know. I guess also for like, I don't think they could patch DS games, right? Whatever you got on the cartridge was like, it was like that forever. They couldn't like issue updates to it. Or am I misremembering? I actually don't know. But yeah, nowadays with games, it's like they ship uncompleted features and then patch them out later. Or, like patch in new content. Like back then, the game you bought is like the game you'll have like forever. They'll never update it. Snaking is an exploit. It's abusing the change drifting mechanic. Maybe was the issue that it was too easy to drift on a straight road. I don't know. I thought that was just the way you play the game. They never patch fire hopping. Thanks for joining, Big Ham. The roads were huge. Okay. Oh yeah, they could patch 3DS games. That was the thing. Getting the boost was too easy. Yeah, I guess that reminds you of like in Smash Bros. Melee when they have like wave dashing or something. It's like an unintended mechanic, but like it was like part of the game, so like all the pro players used it. I guess snaking is kind of like that. Snaking. You are first on Rainbow Road, does that mean you're not the real Wolfie? I think that only applies if it's like me in another VTuber's lobby. Because this is me in my own lobby and we're playing against like 9 CPUs, so I don't think that counts the same way. Oh no. I remember Mario Kart 7 had to be patched because one of the massive glitch on one of the maps. Oh. Hey, Mario Kart 7 was the Wii. That was on the Wii? Actually, I don't know. Actually, I'm surprised there's been like 8 Mario Karts. I think that first one was the SNES one. There's Mario Kart 2 on the N64. There's probably one on the GameCube. Wait, okay, so we have the SNES. Was it the first one? Oh, there was one for Game Boy Advance also. Oh, I don't know. I guess there have been 8. Oh, 3DS, okay. Wave dashing was unintended, but Sakurai definitely knew about it in development. Yeah, probably due to like time constraints. They're just like, okay, here's like a minor bug. That's usually how it goes, right? There's like a minor bug, and they're like, okay, we could patch this out, but it's like probably not worth it. And then like it ends up being used by everyone. That's usually how like speedrunning tricks get evolve. I don't know. I know like some people who develop games nowadays, they'll like notice a bug that's like small enough that like most people probably won't encounter it, but then like they'll leave it in there just like because speedrunners, it'll make it easier for speedrunners, right? That's always interesting to see. Sakurai went on forums and would explain how to wave dash. What? Yeah, Sakurai, did he actually do that, or is he just like making it up? It's hard for me to imagine Sakurai actually like going onto forums and like explaining to people how to do it. You know, there's like some devs who actually I remember a while back there was like a guy who made a Switch game, and then he like included like a Ruby interpreter in his game that you could access by pressing a certain number of buttons. And then he went on social media or something to like tell people like, yo, if you download my game, you can run arbitrary Ruby code interpreter because I snuck it in the game, and then I guess they took the game down because he started doing that. It's Paris. Let's do this one. Mario Kart 7 was the first 3DS game to have a patch to satisfy players that weren't cheating. Yeah. The PAL version of Melee. Oh, did the European version of Melee come like after the North American one? Some sauce covered the history of wave dashing and found early forum posts that could only be made by dev because of how in-depth they went. I feel like if you have fans that are dedicated enough, like they will uncover like everything about the game, right? I don't think that only a dev could know this kind of stuff. I don't know, but I haven't watched the video, so maybe he's right. I was wondering why I never see Wolfie live. It's because I never follow him. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like watching VTubers because they show up in my recommended. And they show up like pretty consistently, so then like I forget to actually follow them. But they usually like have follower notifications turned on. So it must be weird, like you see someone who's in chat like all the time, and then like you realize that they never actually followed. I think I've seen that happen to a few streamers that I watch. Like I think one time someone I was watching, like she rated someone who I guess she knew pretty well, and then she was like, wait a second, I'm like not following. I don't want to like follow. I've been like not following her because I'm afraid she'll notice the notification and be like, wait a second, she wasn't following this whole time. You know, things like that happen. It's funny when it happens, yeah. Sometimes also you like click the unfollow button by accident. And you're like, oh shoot. Because I know on like Twitter, sometimes you're just like scrolling, you like accidentally press a button you didn't mean to. And then it'll just like do some action. Like I know on Instagram, I've like accidentally followed accounts because like the follow button is like right there. But I think on Twitter, if you like unfollow someone, if you follow them back shortly after, I think it'll still count. It'll count you like as an old follower still. I don't know how that works exactly. PAL version also had balance changes like Yoshi grab. Okay. So the European players got the different version of the game, I guess. There are Switch games on the eShop that let you code in BASIC, like Smile Basic. I used I bought the Smile Basic thing on the 3DS when it first came out. I would spend like a pretty long amount of time trying to like write some code, and then I realized like BASIC is a I mean, it's in the name of the language, right? Basic. It's a very basic language. It's not pleasant to use. Tokyo. Oh, let's do Tokyo Blur. They covered it eventually, but this was a week after the game came out. Oh, okay. Wait, like the week after it came out, like in Japan or like in the US. I don't know. I wish Twitter would have a prompt to double check before unfollowing. I don't think it has a prompt for following, but I feel like it does for unfollowing. I know OBS also has a prompt for like if you click the stop streaming button, it'll be like, do you actually want to stop streaming? And I guess I don't have that turned on because when I first started the stream, I just immediately ended it. Because I accidentally clicked the wrong button. So I should probably enable that. It's not an issue on YouTube because if you stop streaming, the stream is still live. On Twitch, it's a bit different though. I like browsing what other people have made. Oh yeah, for the Smile Basic 3DS game. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You could like scan like a QR code of like someone else's game that they made. You could just play it. I've seen some YouTube videos of like some people who have made like some really like complicated games in like Smile Basic. Like they have like a whole 3D rendering system. It's like, wow, you like coded like all of this in Basic, and it like runs pretty well too, right? Surprisingly. Whenever I drop my phone in bed, scrolling, I'm terrified I accidentally tapped. Oh yeah. That happens sometimes. I think it has happened less often after I got a, I put like a pop socket on my phone, so that's the thing where like on the back of your phone you have like a circular disc-shaped thing, and it makes it easier to hold on to it. And so ever since I got one of those, it's like those are kind of life-changing, right? You can hold your phone much easily. Remember when I went to Japan, I was like on a boat, and I was like able to take pictures like slightly leaning, like kind of leaning off the boat a little bit. Like normally if I didn't have a pop socket, I'd be afraid I'd like drop my phone in the water. But like the grip was so strong, I was not afraid at all. Wow. Yeah, I would recommend them. There's like two different things. There's like a pop socket, which I use, but there's also one that's like a ring, I think. It's like it's like an adhesive that you stick on your phone, and then there's like a little ring that you could turn. I've seen some like some of my Japanese friends use those. I don't know if like one is better than the other, but I just use a pop socket because my workplace like gave it to us for free. They had like one that they branded with their company logo, I guess, so we can advertise that we work there. Wolfie's been on Twitch for 2 months. Yeah, well, like 1 month-ish. I started streaming on here April 1st as an April Fool's Day joke. I was streaming on YouTube before then for like a year and a half. You brave soul. Yeah. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have, because not the YouTube thing, the pop socket leaning over on the boat. That could have ended poorly. My phone case is fabric, so I need to get a new case. Oh yeah. Yeah, it would suck to put adhesive on a fabric case. I feel like, wouldn't fabric cases, like, they would get dirty pretty easily? I used to have like phone cases that like, after a while they just got really oily. Like, I guess like some people, I don't know. Do people normally like wash their phone cases regularly? I feel like for mine, I've like haven't really had the need to like wash a phone case. But it's also because like back then I also had like the really cheap phone cases, which are made of like really low quality plastic. So they probably like absorb a lot more material than they should. I do, because it gets gross. Yeah. I think it also depends. Like I got the phone case that I have now is like, it's pretty like, I feel like some phone cases also have like anti-fingerprint coating on it sometimes. Like I know the like my phone screen itself, I think they call it like oleophobic, like OLEOPHOBIC or something. And that's like oil resistant, so your fingerprints don't usually stick to it. And so those are kind of nice. Welcome in, fastest guinea pig. Do you know Big Ham? We have people that know the other chat members. I just used an alcohol swab to clean my phone and phone case. Yeah. I could probably do that too. I'm not surprised that guinea pig knows hamster. Wow. Oh no. Okay, I'm probably gonna be like very close to last in here. Rodent friends, yes. Okay, I think this is probably the last map for today. I think I will find someone to raid after I inevitably get last place in this match. I assume Big Ham's name was Pork Ham. Yeah, just a large ham. Imagine a VTuber that's just like a ham, literally like a ham, a roasted ham. VTuber. Yo, 9th place though? Just a sentient ham. Wow. Hamflow? Oh, ham. I must have like the ham in your name, Hamflow. Is that hamster? Or like ham? You know, let's do one more. No, I said that was the last one. Everyone has left. Okay, let's not do one more. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me find someone to raid. Who is streaming today? We got oh, let's raid Miyu. She's in chat sometimes. She's streaming some Power Wash Simulator. That game seems cool to stream sometimes. Oh, my video is buffering. Okay, well, I have to find like a raid message. Let's look for a raid message. Random word generator. I should start the raid before let's see, raid. Yes. Okay, random word generator. Let's choose a... I think the website... Okay. Website is not working for me. I don't like these words. Environmental. Environmental raid. There, that's your message. Environmental raid. You can use whatever emotes you want. That's the word of today. I think I could also like... You know, I know Wikipedia has an option where you can choose a random article. I could just like read a random article and then just choose like... Just have a raid message based on a Wikipedia article. I don't know, but for now, environmental raid. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a fun weekend. Yeah. I think I should at some point also have like an ending screen. And that's the thing that VTubers like to have sometimes. Random wiki article raid, yeah. I would be afraid if it was like some content that's like questionable if I didn't read the article fully, and it's like about something like something that should not be repeated. I don't know. Anyway, environmental raid. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna send you now. Goodbye.